Back to the channel. In this video we're going to talk about HEX. Now this is a cryptocurrency that is picking up a lot of traction and is either, in my opinion, going to be a hero or a zero. Now I know there's a strong HEX community. I want you to let everybody know how strong you are by leaving your comments below, liking this video, and of course subscribing. Now this project is really starting to take off, and I'm going to talk about Pulse X as well, so don't worry. But I will say this is quite clearly one of those projects that is being suppressed. And the reason why I say that is because when I go on CoinGecko, there's not a lot of information. When I go on CoinMarketCap, there's information, but the information doesn't really add up and make much sense. But this is the most accurate ranking system that I've found. So you're going to have to bear with me in this video. Now, it's currently ranked 201 on CoinMarketCap. But the market cap here is $39 billion. Now, if that's the case, how can it be ranked 201? Doesn't make much sense, right? Also, Richard Hart, the founder of this project, says that, or on a recent interview, I heard him say that the market cap is around 100 billion, right? So we don't know, but we're going to try and work with what we have in this video. And I'm going to tell you where I believe this project can go. Can it at least 100x from now, 10x? We're going to find out. Now, for those of you who are not yet already aware, the total supply in terms of coin supply is 633 billion, circulation supply 173 billion. Now, this is what I find really interesting. The price currently is 22 cents, right? And I'm going to explain to you how this is possible. So for those of you that may be watching from my other videos, and we have, let's say, OMI, for example, over 200 billion circulating supply. Oh, it will never hit 10 cents. It can never hit because of the market cap. HEX is an example that that is possible, and I'm going to explain how how this price is able to happen with such a large circulating supply. Now, this has performed phenomenally well since its launch. It's done over 1,000,000%. That is insane, and that's why I'm going to say in this video, whether you believe this project is a scam, whether it's legit, whether you like Richard Hart, whether you don't like Richard Hart, is irrelevant, because men lie, women lie, numbers do not lie. The point is, if you invested in this project from the start, you would have been a multi-millionaire, right? But the question is, where do we go from here? This project was launched 2 years ago. Well, from here is only showing 2020, so I believe that is the start of this project. So 2020 is a fairly new project, and as you guys can see, the timing of launch was perfect, because this is when the overall crypto market really started to take off. And as you guys can see, there you go. It's actually showing as well the wrong date, right? So let's just go. Let's go to 1 year quickly. So 2021. Yeah, we're gonna do 1 year because it's just super confusing. And then I'm going to show you guys a chart on TradingView as well with HEX vs Tether. So 23 cents at the moment. Price is going up as we speak. Now, what is this project? For those of you that are wondering, and again, sorry to the HEX team if you're probably thinking, I know all this information, get onto the price action. Guys, remember, we're doing a service to your community, so it's important that people know what this project is. So do keep that in mind. Now, HEX is an ERC20 token launched on the Ethereum network. HEX is designed to be a store of value to replace the certificate of deposits as blockchain counterpart of the financial product used in traditional financial markets. HEX is also designed to leverage off the emerging DeFi decentralized finance ecosystem in cryptocurrencies within Ethereum network. HEX uses the Ethereum network for transaction layer sending, receiving HEX tokens, as well as interacting with HEX smart contracts. Whilst the consensus code and staking mechanism is contained in the HEX smart contracts, HEX allows a user to stake his or her HEX coins for a share of the new HEX coin assurance or inflation, and contains features designed to incentivize behaviors that encourage price appreciation and disincentivize behaviors that encourage harm to the price. The HEX smart contract penalizes stakers for ending their stake and rewards them for staking larger amounts of HEX for longer periods. Now, This is classic game theory. I must say, Richard Hart is a smart guy, and he definitely does know what he's doing. Let's put it this way. The longer you hold a cryptocurrencies, how do cryptocurrencies go up in value? They go up in value by simply buying and holding. The longer people hold, the more price inflates. Of course, how do rug pulls happen? When people basically dump all their coins, or the person with the largest supply, whales, etc., pull all their coins and pull the rug underneath the little guys. Now, we haven't seen any examples of that for HEX for now. Obviously, I am digging deeper into this project. When we go to the website, hex.com, HEX stakes average 40% interest a year. So essentially, the reward for staking your HEX tokens for the year is 40% interest. Now, the first blockchain certificate of deposit, high interest, no minimum, and decentralized design. Over 200 wallets own HEX so far. Richard Hart is making a new ETH fork with lower fees, and that's going to go on to my next point. Why they actually decided to create Pulse Chain, etc. It was mainly because of the ETH fees being too high, or sorry, the mining fees being too high for HEX, right? So for example, I say this all the time, not everybody can afford these large fees. It basically makes transaction the coin and doing activities around the coin a pain, right? So Richard Hart got frustrated with this because he said, there's no reason why this should be happening to the HEX community, and other communities don't have this issue. So what he's going to do is create Pulse X to basically navigate this, and I'm going to talk about that soon as well. Now let's get to the point. I just spoke about HEX. Now let's get, and I suggest you guys do your own research. We're also digging a lot deeper as well, but let's see, can this project do can this project really take off this year as well? Now, based on what I've seen so far, based on how this project has performed so far, there's no reason why this project couldn't at least 10x again, right? And in fact, we're going to keep things simple. This project, based on the amount of people staking, when you look at the trading volume as well, which is very, very low, and when you look at the community and the point in this project could actually hit $1 this year, right? Based on my analysis so far. Now, of course, guys, I need to dig deeper, please. And in fact, before I continue, guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date with all my recent videos. Remember, guys, nothing that you see in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own independent research. And with that being said, pause the video, click the link in my description, and join the Telegram group so you can stay up to date with all of my recent updates, news updates, technical updates, and much, much more. Do that right this second. And if you want to get more in depth with my community, you can join Crypto Crew Premium, link in the description. So $1 for me is more than reasonable for HEX based on its current performance. It's only 325% from where it currently is. So let's see what happens. That's my prediction for HEX so far. I'm going to talk about Pulse X on my next video, so make sure you're subscribed, and I'll get into that shortly. But for now, guys, of course, there's not a lot of information on accurate information on these type of websites like CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, etc. So that is a concern. I would say though, so far so good anyway. It's mainly listed on decentralized exchanges such as Uniswap, 1inch, etc. So if you do want to get your hands on it, that's the place. One thing I would say though is if this project is to get to the next level, maybe we do want to see a few more decentralized exchange listings. However, it does not look like Richard Hart cares about that, right? And he even says that most of Uniswap's volume actually comes from the HEX community, or at the start at least, or at one point, right? We're not saying that's the case now, but he does, and he also credits Uniswap success to himself as well, as in putting the word out there, etc., all from his words. But yeah, we'll be keeping an eye on this project. Very, very interesting, you know, project itself in terms of what it plans to achieve and the whole point in the project. Some may say it reminds them of a Ponzi scheme. Some will say it's a scam. Some will say this. Some will say that. But guys, at the end of the day, if we have this cynical approach to all projects, we basically will never ever make any money in the cryptocurrency space. The point is to do your own research, read the white paper, look into the project, look into the community, and of course make your own informed decision based on your actual financial circumstance, and never investing money that you cannot afford to lose as well. But based on its performance so far, it does look really, really, really good. And one thing I do like, just to end the video, one thing I do actually find very interesting, let me just go back, is this, right? Let's just get the chart up. We'll go over the 1 year again. Even though the market rallied super high, we know most cryptocurrencies pulled back. But what I find interesting is the bounce back, right? Typically, when you have a project like that's basically, you know, a rug pull or complete garbage, what ends up happening is after its rally, once it dumps, we do not see it recover, right? We basically see the project lag, maybe go back to its entry price and essentially range, and then you just get these sharp moves in price, etc. This project does appear to have performed relatively well and bounced back when the overall market bounced back. And as you guys can see, even though the overall market is down, and I'll show you guys shortly, the market is up 5.3%. So there is definitely something there. As you guys can see, pretty much all red. Some products are in the green. Okay, so this is my point, guys, right? So as you guys just saw, it said rank 201, but according to the market cap, yes, this is where it should be. So here it's showing that HEX is actually above XRP and you know, behind Cardano. So it's very, very interesting, but you would never know this looking at your average ranking system. So CoinGecko, even CoinStats, etc. You would not see this. So very, very interesting. But let's see. We're also going to look at Pulse X next. So make sure you we'll look at this afterward, don't worry guys. So we'll look at this next, but for now make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Until the next video guys, seize the day.